Oh, I wish I would have recorded half a second earlier. We would have got Evan falling. Hey guys, welcome back. We are at, I guess not really our normal place, but we are in Cedar Rapids today. So we are getting ready to start a tear out redo on this system here in the backyard of this Cedar Rapids property. And we got ourselves a fun one ahead of us. So I'll stop showing you my face. Let's look at the feature a little bit, talk about what we're gonna do, the plan of action, and we'll go from there. All right guys, so right here we are at the top of a set of stairs that we are actually going to tear out and rebuild. A couple of them are failing, so going to fix that up, make this look a little nicer, and sort of redirect the stairs up that way a little bit. Stairs aren't the reason you're here, it's going to be the pond. So right below us we have ourselves a pond. It's about 25 by 10, I guess you could say. It stretches clear back into this area with the cattails and then goes all the way over to the backside where the skimmer's at here. It's not quite as deep as we'd like to see the system be, and the grade on the outside edge is a little bit off, so we're going to take all this stuff out, regrade this area. There's some retaining walls on the backside that we're going to work on fixing up, and we're going to redig a 14 by 25 pond in this space, make this a little bit bigger this direction, make it a little bit deeper, so all the fish they have are going to be happy in their home. And we have ourselves a nice long stream leading back up in between those shrubs that we're going to build. Waterfalls going back at this section of the house, this section of the house, over in that other building, and try to get some views down there on the pool deck. So pretty cool space to work with. We're excited. We're out of town, so we're gonna be staying in a Verbo. That's pretty fun, right guys? Yeah, super fun. Everybody's excited. Love the drives in the morning. All right, let's go. Note to self, don't put the GoPro too close to the cattails. You'll keep knocking it over during the time lapse. Plucking away. Pond's getting ripped out. We're finally getting some shade. That's cool. Balked all the plants out. Evan's balked all the gravel out on that side. He's been working on the rocks. Once we get that side all finished up, we'll pull that liner out, cut it all off. We got a little bit more gravel on this side of the pond that we need to get pulled out. We'll pull these rocks out all the way up to these couple right on this side, and then a few over here as well, because we're going to leave these here to help hold grade for the time being until we figure out this situation. So goal for the day is to pretty much get the pond ripped out, and I think we're actually getting pretty close. Morning guys, day 2 out here in Cedar Rapids, and we are chipping away. So we got a little bit of rain last night. Everything's a little sticky, a little soft, a little wet. So we're going to drain a little bit of water left in this liner out. We'll flop it over, get all the water out, cut all that liner out, pull out the last couple rocks that we want to get taken out for the time being. We're leaving these bigger ones up over here, but the nice part, like we said, it's sort of wet and soft, so it should be real nice to pop plants. We're going to work on popping all these plants from around the edge. We got stones in the landscape bed that we're going to pull so we can grade everything back and in, fill this hole a little bit, grade this section down a little bit more too, rip up that stream, keep chipping away. So vámonos.
Alrighty everyone, as you can see, we got a little bit of rain in the last 10 to 15 minutes, but that does not stop us. We are still plugging away. We got our section of our wall rebuilt here. Connor's working on some of that dirt slash mud work. Evan's over here draining the last little bit out of the liner over there so we can pull that out. And yeah, we're plugging away. Rain doesn't stop us. Next thing we're going to be working on is the stairs. Alrighty, like I said, we are going to be redoing these stairs. As you can see, they have been here for a while now. They're starting to kind of fall apart on them. Our plan is we are going to rip out these stairs, go grab some nice brand new shiny ones for us, install the new ones, and then we're going to have a bridge going over our stream up there and tie everything together quite nicely.
Good morning, guys. Another beautiful day in Cedar Rapids, and this is day 3 on this job site, and we're chipping right along. So we have got a little bit of rain yesterday, so everything's a little tacky, a little soupy, maybe a little sticky, some might say. Anywho, that's not going to stop us. So we are over here working on our staircase. Evan and I are about ready to rip out all of these stairs. Eli is off. You can't see anything. Sorry about that. Evan and I are getting ready to rip out all of these stairs so we can put a new staircase in. These stones have fallen apart over the years. They're sort of degrading and just not doing as good anymore, so we're going to put some fresh ones in. Eli is on his way picking those up right now. Evan and I are going to get these ripped out, and then we will set a couple of them down low to build us up high enough to the point where we have our height for our pond. Once we get finished up with that, so we don't cut ourselves off, we are going to come back over here where we started working on rebuilding some of this retaining wall stuff. So most of this stuff's pretty good through here. We got a little section where this section has fallen, so we're going to pull that down, rebuild that. There's another section up further that also needs rebuilt, but we're not going to worry about that today. We're going to tackle this. So the goal for the end of the day today is we want to have everything prepped and ready to go to where tomorrow morning we can come in and start digging our pond, in hopes that by the end of the week, which today is Wednesday, so by Friday, we're gonna have our pond relatively dug and liner laid out over the weekend, so then if we do get more rain, we don't get a muddy puddle. So
Alrighty everyone, and just like that, these stairs are gone. Next step here, we're gonna dig out, excavate, give us a nice area to work with. We got our new stairs this morning. We're gonna bring those in, set our stairs, throw some aggregate down, get it all nice and level. We're gonna build up just to about the wall here first, and then we're gonna worry about everything else behind it. Other than that, today it's not raining, so that's a great plus. Everything's a little sticky, a little warm, but nothing we're not used to. Evan here, getting rid of the rest of our stair material here. We're gonna haul all this off. Like I said the other day, the stairs were just falling apart, so we got a bunch of little pieces to haul off. And other than that, we're having a great time. Ain't that right, Evan?
yes, sir. Good morning, guys. Another day has come and gone, and so this is the start of day 4. Yeah, day 4 out here in Cedar Rapids. And since it's been a new day, of course, we got more rain, so our job site is just as sticky and tacky as it was yesterday. But good news is we can still be productive. So yesterday we got our first 2 stairs set into this wall as we work our way up into the area where this feature is going to sit at. These stairs took a little bit of time to get set just because we had to get those cuts just right, so everything sat in here nice and snug. We got one more cut to make to shorten this step so it can fit right between this last bale wall, and then everything else should move a little bit quicker because we don't have to cut any of those. It's just about centering them. and we're going to work on angling them up this way a little bit towards a stream crossing up in this area. So we're going to work on getting these rocks set in, these stairs set. We have a bunch of this smaller limestone that we're going to use to fill in the voids between the wall and the front of our stairs to sort of give a continued like wall look on this. So that should be exciting. But goal for today is we want to get this staircase finished up, get us to the height of where our pond's going to be at, level out the area where the pond's going to be. There is a chance of more rain overnight and in through the day tomorrow. So if we can get this all flattened out, we'll play it by hour, see if we're going to be out here tomorrow working, which would be step one, getting the pond dug. But if that's not the case, it looks like we're supposed to be dry for most of the weekend. So if we can get everything flattened out, leveled out, we might head back to the Des Moines area Friday morning instead of Friday night. Let it sit for a couple days, get back out here next week Monday and start digging our pond. So good morning, guys. It is Monday out here in Cedar Rapids, and that means we are getting ready to dig a pond. So over the weekend it was drier than it was all last week, so this whole area dried up for us, which is awesome. We're going to be able to get this dug, get this shaped, get everything packed down real well, and get our pond ready to be rocked in. Obviously today's gonna be a lot of digging, so let's get digging. Alrighty, everybody. So we have our top shelf dug. It is dug very well. Evan did a great job at keeping all of our heights even as we excavated this. So now next step is go down a shelf. So top shelf is about 8 inches deep on water level. We're going for about 36 inches deep in total in this system. So that means we got about 28 inches left to go down. We're going to split that up with a roughly a 16-inch shelf in the middle, and then finish it up with a 12-foot shelf on the bottom. So we'll paint everything out, dig our second shelf, keep going. Good morning, guys. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, and we're feeling good. Anywho, pond is pretty much dug. The pond itself is actually dug. We have gone ahead and we're gonna actually add a second source up over there like the original pond was. So that being said, we need a second way to power that pond. So we have our vault over there. There's a line in the dirt by Evan. We're gonna dig down a bottom suck pump, or have our vault sit down at the bottom for a bottom suck pump, so we can get more circulation back in that area. Have another set of waterfalls coming in from over there, and another set of waterfalls coming in from over here. So pretty cool deal. Let's finish digging. Fabric liner, hook up this skimmer that Evan's already dig down to the liner. Sorry, my brain's a scatter. Didn't really sleep the best last night. A lot of traffic at the Vera boat this week. Anywho, let's go. Good morning, everybody. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. We're feeling good. Maybe that's gonna be my new intro from now on. Anywho, sorry, rambling already and we're 10 seconds into the day. We are chipping away. So we got, a third of our pond rocked in. We got the bottom shelf done. We got some stuff on the second shelf finished up. We're getting a few more bigger rocks brought in to build up a few of these sections before filling in with more builders around the whole area. And we're chipping away. It was supposed to rain pretty bad today. We got lucky. Our job site just got dusted. Everything's a little tacky, but for the most part still crumbly and in a good state. So we can get a lot of stuff done today. It's a little bit colder this morning. We might get hit with a little bit of rain later. So we're gonna take advantage of the cooler, overcast morning and chip away. Let's go. All right, guys, we're all wrapped up for the day today. We got a load of larger rocks brought in that we were able to set on the top shelf so to give us a little bit more shape on what our pond edge is gonna look like. Next up, when we come in tomorrow morning, we'll use some smaller rocks to build up in between those few sections, do a little bit of dirt work where we're gonna take our waterfalls up and out, a little bit of dirt work along the edge of the stairs where everything right there is gonna tie in. And then I think the goal for tomorrow is gonna be to get that section over there where the old stream came in on the far side of the pond. Like I said earlier, we're gonna actually add another source there like the first time and bring that in through there. So we gotta rip that stream out, build some falls over there, do some dirt work there. And then ideally by the time we're finished up Friday at the end of this week, the pond should be about 98% done. We'll just have a little bit of cut and tut work and some other edge work to do. But yeah, it's a good day, stayed nice and cool. Tomorrow's gonna be relatively cool too. So we're gonna come in and take advantage of the weather when we can. Alrighty guys, we are about 95% done and finished up with the pond itself here. Now that being said, we still have 50+% of this job to still go. So we're gonna leave you in a little bit of suspense. Let us know what you think about the project so far down below in the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you're liking the way things are looking. And go ahead and click subscribe so you can get updated the next time we upload part 2 to this video. Click that bell icon so you really don't miss it. Thanks for tuning in for part 1 of this build. We'll catch you in the next one.